You have built your report in Power BI desktop. It looks great. Now you want your team to see it. In this video, I am going to show you exactly how to publish it to Power BI services and how to fix the error if something goes wrong. Welcome back to Data with Pankaj. I am Pankaj and today is episode 2 of our complete Power BI services series. By end of this video, you will know how to publish any Power BI report from desktop to services in less than 2 minutes, and you will know exactly what to do when something breaks. Before you hit publish button, I want you to check three things. This will save lot of your time and so much frustration. Number 1, are you signed into Power BI desktop with the right account? So you need to check by going to file then account and check the email address. It must be your work or school account. I mean Microsoft school account, not your personal Gmail or Hotmail. Number 2, is your report saved? Power BI will ask you to save before it publishing to Power BI services. Number 3, do you know which workspace you want to publish? Remember, never publish to my workspace. If you want to share this report with the end user or your teams, you have to make sure that you will publish this report other than my workspace. Now let's jump into Power BI desktop. So I have considered this sample report for our today's demo. If you go to the home tab, here is a publish option. So if I click on publish option, it will show all the workspaces, including your my workspaces if you have access. So here you can see I have created this many workspaces and I have access to this many workspaces. So here is my workspace. Now I want to make sure this report is shared with my teams and end users. So I will select workspace other than my workspace. So I have selected this Airbnb end to end. Okay. If I select this workspace, here you can see this folder is empty. So now in this particular workspace, there is no any report published. I will quickly go to the Power BI services and this is our workspace. Here you can see nothing is published yet. So I will just select same workspace from desktop and I will just publish. So it will take couple of minutes depending on your Power BI file size and it will publish our report to Power BI services. You can see publishing to Power BI services is done. If you click on here, it will open that report into browser directly. You can see that report is open. I will just go to workspace. Here is the workspace. Here you can see two file is created. One is our report file, another is our semantic model file. So by default, once you publish any report to Power BI services from desktop, it will create a two files. One is semantic model, another is report file. Again, if you are using any published data set like semantic model, then it will only show one report file because that semantic model is already there into Power BI services. That we will see in upcoming videos. Okay, so far we have discussed how to publish a report from Power BI desktop to Power BI services. On publish, it will create a two files. One will be report, another will be semantic model or dataset file. And now you have to make sure that whenever you are making any changes in that particular report, you have to publish in a same workspace so end user can see that changes into that particular report. If you just changing the file name, it will create another copy into Power BI services. I will quickly navigate to desktop. Now in this particular report, I will just add one more page and we will just use any particular visual. Total revenue and I will just use line chart. Here we'll go with a let's say year. Okay, so I have added page 3. I will just hit rename to revenue. Okay, just to show you, I am just creating one dummy visual. Now, if you go to the services in this particular report, we don't have page 3 so far. Okay, here you can see executive overview and host and property. There are only two pages. In this particular file, I have added one more page called revenue. I will just save this file And if I publish this, it will show that particular workspace where this file is published. Okay, so I will just select that workspace again, publish. Okay, it will ask to replace. You can see replace the data set. You already have semantic model name end to end project in Power BI, so I will replace this. So whatever changes I have made in this particular file, it will reflect into publish file. Okay, our report is successfully published, so it will take couple of minutes depending on file size. Now if I go here and if I just refresh this particular window, you will see that new page is added called revenue. Okay, this is how you can republish same report if you have made any changes or there is a requirement from end user to make some changes or to add some pages to remove some visual. Okay, so in that case you have to just republish into same workspace so they can see the changes in a same report. Now I will show you. Let's say if I am saving this file and publishing into same workspace with another name, it will not ask to replace. Okay, so I will just rename it to underscore one. Okay, and I will save this file. And if I publish to the same workspace, now I have selected Airbnb end to end. It will not ask to replace the existing semantic model because this file name is different. So whenever you want to make sure that same file should have the updated data, then you have to make sure that file name should be same. If I go to the Power BI services now in same workspace, you will see two file will be created, two more file. Here you can see end to end project underscore one. This is a report file and this is semantic model file. Okay, now if you share this link with the end user, they cannot see the updated version because that is stored in another report or semantic model. So you have to make sure that file name is always same. So whenever you want to make any changes in existing remote, and that should be visible to the end user. Let me show you three most common publishing error and exactly how to fix each one. Error number one, you are not sign in or sign in with a wrong account. The error message says unable to publish or something about authentication. How to fix this particular error? You have to make sure once you navigate to Power BI desktop, so whatever email address you have used, let's say here I have used Pankaj as a data with pankaj.com. Okay, in same account you should log in Power BI services, then only your report will be published. So account in desktop and services should be same, that you have to keep in mind. Error number two, the workspace does not support your license. You try to publish to a shared workspace but you are on free account. To fix this, you have to make sure that for publishing at least you have pro account. Okay, error number three is gateway error. You are seeing an error about data source credential or on premises gateway. This means your report connected to local database or file that services cannot reach directly. So fix, we will cover this in episode 5, probably how to do schedule refresh, how to configure the gateway, all the things. Let me recap. Publishing from desktop to services takes 4 steps. Save your file, click to publish on home tab, select your workspace and click select, and then that's it. Okay, your report will be published. Now multiple community member has requested cover some PL300 related question for Power BI services. So I have covered some question, around 4 5 question for each particular episode from this episode onwards. So we will discuss that particular question here. Okay. So here are some question related to this video that may ask in PL300 question. Okay. So you publish Power BI report from desktop to services, which two object are automatically created in the workspace. So we have discussed that once we publish any file from Power BI desktop to services, there will be two files created. One will be report and data set. So option B should be correct answer. Here you can see publishing a report creating two file data set. Another will be report file. Okay. Another question: a developer with a free Power BI license tried to publish to shared team workspace. What happened? Then publishing fails. Pro or premium per user license is required. This is the correct answer. Okay. So in order to publish any report to Power BI services that you have to share with your teams or end user, then you have to make sure at least you have pro license. Now we have next question: a developer republish an updated report to same workspace. What happened to colleagues who already have the shared link? They see the updated report automatically. Their link break. They need a new one. They see the old version until manually refresh. They receive an automatic email notification. So once we have publish into same workspace with the same file name, it will have that changes automatically updated. So this is the correct answer. Okay. Now question number 4. Your report connect to on-premises SQL server after publishing schedule refresh fail. What is the most likely cause? Okay. So here report has too many visual, the data set is too large for service, and on-premises data gateway has not been updated. The report need to be rebuilt first. So option C is correct answer, I think. Okay. So this is the correct answer. So these are the 4 questions related to this particular video. In episode 3, we will go deep on workspaces, how to create them, manage roles, and set up proper naming convention for your organization. If you found this useful, subscribe so you never miss any episode. Drop a comment below with any question. I will reply everyone. I will see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.